RadNet, a stronger and more connected community. It's a vision for a better future.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. So we got a pretty stacked show tonight. Pretty stacked, kind of out of nowhere with this 10K subscriber thing. We'll get into that. If you saw that little in memory of Dave Lowe from the 4K Lowdown, I found out this morning that he had passed, and I know he was fighting a battle with cancer, and I guess he couldn't make it through. I mean, he's been fighting it for a while, I guess. And, I've been talking to him on and off briefly over the last maybe couple months, privately in DMs and stuff, and just trying to, keep his spirits up and whatnot. And, I didn't know him that well. We just DM'd back and forth a bunch of times. We used to kind of make a joke that like our setups in our movie room looked exactly the same. So like we used to like make jokes that if I'm standing in front of my movies, it looks like I'm at his house and vice versa. So that was kind of our thing. And he did do some stuff when we did the Radpack podcast. We did a couple episodes with where you guys could call in with questions, and he participated in that as well. So he'll be missed. It was a very hard hit for the movie community. I see a lot of people talking about it today on Instagram, and just wanted to kind of give my thoughts and prayers to his friends and family and people that knew him better than I did. So they are with you for sure. So, this stream tonight, could be dedicated to him. Again, this was not planned. This was not my 10,000 subscriber super show like I do when I hit these milestones. I love doing those super shows, but to be quite honest, I wasn't expecting 10,000 subs to be here now. It's been a crazy couple months on the channel. Like there's been a lot of videos that really kind of took off. Anybody who's shared them, I appreciate it. People that commented, people that subscribed from seeing these videos that kind of gained a little bit of traction on the channel has really kind of pushed the channel forward towards that 10,000 subs quicker than I anticipated. If you remember at the beginning of the year, I think I just kind of cracked 5,000, I think, at the beginning of the year. And I think I made myself like a hefty goal of like, oh, I'm going to do 10 this year. And, based on the track of how I was performing year by year, I mean, this is my third full year doing this, and getting to 10,000 was kind of a big jump. And I said, you know what, I like to give myself goals like that because I know I'll work hard towards them. And, with life, it's nuts, to find the time to be creative and consistent. But we did it, gang. We did it. And I just want to thank everybody who's been here since day one, everybody who's consistently watching the product, everybody who is commenting, liking, sharing my stuff. And then everybody new who's kind of come on board over the last couple months, all of you guys and everybody who's in here right now, because I do know there's a lot of other live streams going on right now. And to be quite honest, this was supposed to happen last night, but I'll tell you the truth. I got home and I was trying to get this all set up and I fell asleep. And the next thing I know, I'm on the couch with the lights on at 3:30 or 3 a.m. in the morning, waking up and be like, what the heck's going on? And it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So my body was just really run down last night. So I was a little bit bummed because, that was my plan last night. So I'm making it work tonight. So thank you to everybody who is coming in now to hang with me. I will do a big super show, celebrating 10 or whatever it may be. And I'll have guests and, we'll have some fun with it like we do every once in a while with these super shows. So don't you worry. This is not the super show. This is just a thank you show. And, while I'm at it, I've got something to unbox. I've got more packages down here I can showcase. I could do a couple giveaways. I have tons of stuff over here I can give away. What else? I went to Chiller Theater Convention. I can tell you stories from there, show you some things I got. And I do have this Vinegar Syndrome package here. And on top of that, I'll answer some questions. We'll talk. We'll chat. I will see who is in the house now. And most of all, guys, happy Halloween. We are at All Hallows Eve right now, going into the holiday tomorrow. And it's a holiday to me, and I'm sure for a lot of you out there who are watching me, you think the same way. So before I even start any of this, let's get into the chat, see who's in the house. I want to say hello to everyone. Sean Fisher in the house. Hey, Garrett, congratulations on 10K. I just want to let you know, the good work. I love videos. Might not be all the time, but hey, thank you so much, Sean, for coming in. I appreciate that. Again, everybody who's still watching the stuff, like, thank you. It keeps this engine running because I've got a busy life, a hectic life, and you guys really do keep me motivated to keep doing this, because there's something about this that just seems natural. It seems right. I love being able to, have the voice to be creative, and for you guys to come and enjoy the content. Like, these live streams where we kind of interact is the least I can do. Fozzie Rotten, what's going on? Go check out the Foz, man. What's up, dude? Thank you so much, man. I love that picture. Bringing me back. What up, kids? Stopping by to tell you congratulations again, 10K. Thank you. I'm hoping up, onward and upward. But thank you so much for popping in, kiddo. Hope you are well. Jeff, what's up, man? 2Rad. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being. I love that image too on your page with little Streets of Rage action. One of my favorite games of all time. Gora Taiga. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. KB. Thanks, dude. Thank you so much. KB, go check out KB Loves Movies. Thank you so much, man. Wilkie, go check out Wilkie's Movies and Music. What's up, dude? Thank you for being here. And thank you. Nikki, what's going on, kid? Nikki's Movie House. So thank you so much for being here, Nikki. I appreciate that. Yes, KB, for sure. The Destroyer! What's up, man? Thanks for being here. What up, A-Dub? Check out A-Dub on the IG. Trick or treat. What up, Sean Senior? How are you, man? What up, Rod? Let's get radical. Crew Jones, baby. Dave from 4K Lowdown. I'm not sure if you were following him, but he was someone in the movie Community. What am I giving away? Well, I guess we can do one now. I'm going to do one when I have more people popping in, because I want you guys, the people live, are going to get one of the prizes. This one, again, some of you might like it, some of you may not. Some of you may not care, but I will pull this up now. If you guys don't know, I am part of a podcast called the Radpack Podcast. Where is it? Hold on, I'm trying to find my thing here. Where am I? Okay, here it is. All right. So I will keep this down there. This will give you the channel. So the Radpack Podcast, you can find us on YouTube at Radpack Pod. It's myself, it's Mel from My Killer Podcast, Justin over at Justin David Talks. We have a podcast that we do together. We try to do 1 or 2 videos a month over there, and it's basically our live podcast, but you get all the video formats on YouTube. And we just did our Halloween show. We have one of our biggest shows of the year is the Christmas show, because we do like a Secret Santa where we buy each other gifts, and it's always a fun time. So with that being said, if anybody is not subscribed over to the Radpack Pod, go subscribe there now. And even if you are subscribed there, if anybody goes to our last video, that is our Halloween special. If you go check that out, we do a little versus battle. We did American Werewolf in Paris versus Cursed. So if you go in there, obviously check it out. But what I would do is leave a comment in that video that says, subbed Radpack rules. Okay, that's what you got to write now. Subbed Radpack rules. Okay, and if you do that, I will, by the end on, so Monday will be the cutoff. From now till Monday, I will pick a winner out of everybody who writes subbed Radpack rules in the comments of that video. You get your own Camp Radpack t-shirt. This is the version 3. This is an XL, just so everybody guys know. If that makes a difference, this is an extra large. They do shrink a little bit, so even if you do take large, XL will work. I wear XL, so that's why I have an extra one here. And this is a Radpack, Camp Radpack shirt, and that is from the Camp Radpack episode we did talking all things Salute Your Shorts with the one and only Michael Ray Bauer, aka Donkey Lip. So if anybody is interested in that shirt, or you just want to support the podcast, you can pop over to Radpack Pod on YouTube and subscribe over there, and make sure you hit those notifications because we do go live every single month, and we try to have a good time over there. So thank you. So that'll be just kind of the first giveaway tonight. All right, let me get back to the chat really quick. Jesse, what's up? Thank you so much, Jesse. I appreciate you being here. Ragnar, thank you, man. Justin David, there he is, 1/3 of the Rad Pack over at Justin David Talks, and also the Dead Couch. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for everything, my friend. We a team over here. We a team. Flesh Wounds features on. I know. I heard. I'm still waiting on mine. I ordered mine from Orbit, so I really don't expect mine until probably Monday. I guess Synapse were the first to ship those out. So if you order from Synapse, you probably will get it first. That's what I'm thinking. But I can't wait to get mine. And when I do get mine, I think me and Deadpit are going to do a huge unboxing because I think we got different covers and stuff. So you'll get to see all the different ones. Where are we? Joe Reese, congrats 10K. I've been this, dude. I appreciate that. I mean, it's been like, I don't know, what has it been? Because I started it, I think, the end of 2020. So 3 to 4 years ish. And thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. You guys being here, hanging with me. Hanging. Thank you, Perry Fan. 1750. Thank you. Thank you. And be excellent to each other. 100%. Mayan, what's up, kid? Go check out Mayan over in the Tubeski. Thank you so much. Stacked and jacked. I love it, baby. Cobwebs, Daniel, my man. Thank you, dude. You are killing it. Go check out the Cobwebs channel over on the Tubeski. Mr. Daniel over there, killing it. My buddy, my boy. Oh, you want to know what's in the box? All right, we'll do box now, and then I'll get back to the chat. I'll get a couple more really quick. Adrian James in the house. Happy Halloween to you. Thank you so much. Night 90 with Robert Harpitz too. I love it. Thank you so much. Liana, what is up, kid? Thank you so much. All right. Let's get to the box. All right. So I got a Vinegar Syndrome box in here. Now, I'm going to be honest. I sliced it. And I looked in there and I was like, I say this every time. I don't know what I ordered. I know one thing in here because I got it at Chiller and I put it in this box to do the showcase. So there's one, I cheated. There's one thing in here that I got at Chiller. But it's Vinegar Syndrome. So let me do this here. All right. And that is The Tenant. Now, The Tenant 4K. I did have this on Blu-ray. I'll be quite honest with you. I like the movie. I like it. I've already watched it. It looks fantastic. But I will say this. I have a kind of the standard Scream Factory Blu-ray, which in normal case, I'd probably just have kept that. But damn, man, Vinegar Syndrome got me with the gimmicks. They got me with the damn gimmick on this one. So you get that nice thick box over there. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, have you seen anything like that before? Open the little window. Got the Tenant right in there. So they got me with this gimmick. When I saw it in person, I was like, damn it. Now I'm going to have to sell my Scream Factory one. But you got the 4K there. You got the slip. And obviously you get the disc inside. Like I said, I already watched it. I didn't check out features on it. It's loaded with features. I just watched the movie. Looks fantastic. And then you've got a book in here. So you know what's cool about this too is if you look at these two images on the slip, no matter which one you do, like I'm going to put it in backwards, then you shut the case, then you get kind of like a new image in the front, which is still really cool with him standing there like that. I actually think I like this better than the other way. So this is The Tenant on 4K. So very, very cool edition by Vinegar Syndrome. My desk has got so much stuff on it right now. All right, now here's where we're going to get into, like, I don't really remember what I bought. Oh, here we go. Oh my God. Thank God. Woo! Because there's one title in here that I literally was like this close to buying at Chiller because they had the Vinegar Syndrome table there. So I was like looking at their stuff and I'm like, okay, I'll get 10 and I'll get this. And then all of a sudden I was like, maybe I'll wait on this. And I was like, oh no, it's like a partner label. These sell out quick. I don't know. And then I'm like, oh shoot, maybe I ordered this. Thank God I didn't get it. And that is Fear.com, which if you remember this thing, this was kind of a big hit in the collecting community when this came out. I'm going to say not a lot of people loved this movie. A lot of people actually trashed on this movie. But for it to be getting a cool edition like this is shocking to me because the only edition I have is like a old snapper case DVD. Oh no. What happened? Sorry, I hit something and something happened. Can you guys just let me know if you can see me, hear me? Let me know if you can see me, hear me. See me, hear me. I touched something on this cord and I shouldn't have touched. Really quick, just let me know. All right, just let me know right now. Can you see me, hear me? I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the chat. Okay, I'm good. Whew. All right, I hit a button. Okay, Fear.com. So again, am I going to say this is an amazing movie? It's okay. It's decent. It's very late 90s, 2000s horror. They tried something different. I'll tell you that. I think the same guy who did Ghost Ship did this as well. But it's very unique that this has this kind of edition. And it came out from Dark Sky. And a lot of these partner labels are very low, limited quantities. So if it is something you did like or are interested in checking out again, I'm very interested in checking this out again. In this format, in a nice high def format, because I have not literally seen this movie since it came out on DVD 20 years ago, probably. So yeah, I got Fear.com. Let me say I don't even know what this is. Oh yeah. Murder Party. This is a cool movie, guys. I have this on DVD as well. Magnet put it out on DVD. Who did it? Oh, Magnet did this. So this must be a partner label release as well. Murder Party. This is a fun one. It's great to watch around Halloween. If you guys don't remember, you probably remember this cover. This is kind of the classic cover art here for this one. But again, another partner label where it could already be sold out for all I know. But I like this one, Murder Party. It's fun. It's a fun one. Abducted. Now, the only reason I got this was because Grizzly Adams is in it. And you know how much I love him. I mean, man, one of my favorite shitty horror movies is Elves. So any kind of horror movie-esque with Grizzly in there, I gotta have it. And I'll be honest, I've never seen Abducted either. So I've never seen it. But I got it strictly based on him. So yeah, if anybody can tell me about Abducted, I have not checked this out ever. So I didn't have it in my collection. So it was one that I was like, you know what? I love these Canadian horror flicks that they put out. So I'm gonna pick this thing up. And this next one I had to get, The Power of Grayskull, the documentary of Masters of the Universe. Now, I'm sure you can find this YouTube, maybe streaming. I have seen this before, but to have a physical media copy of it, I had to jump on it. I mean, Masters of the Universe was literally the first thing I fell in love with as a kid. Like He-Man, Skeletor, all those characters, all those worlds. When I look at this bedroom right here, this is exactly how my bedroom looked as a kid. I remember running around my house with the He-Man sword in my back, running around, the Power of Grayskull, pulling it out. I loved it. And so much so that before my son was born, I bought all these, like, they're coming out with the retro He-Man stuff again. So I bought them all to try to almost like rebuild my old collection, but like live vicariously through him. And he just never really got into them. So now I've got boatloads of these He-Man Origins figures in a box in his room for him, but we barely ever use them. But man, maybe I'll have him watch this documentary with me, and he'll kind of get interested in it. I think what it is that at least we had the cartoon back then, so that really helped us kind of really fall in love with a lot of these toy lines. Is that we had a cartoon to kind of mimic it. So, and then the last one is one that I was really interested in. I'm a huge documentary guy, and this is a documentary on found footage movies. So I was really interested in checking this out. So you've got all different ones that they're going to talk about here. all the way from like Cannibal Holocaust to Blair Witch to Paranormal Activity. So, got the groovy Slipski here. This was a Shudder movie, and you know how that works. These Shudder flicks, these things sell out fast, so you got to be really quick on your feet if you are interested in something from Shudder, because when Vinegar Syndrome and Shudder get together, these things sell quickly. So I made sure to grab this. So I got the found footage Phenomenon. I got Power of Grayskull, the Masters Universe documentary. I got Abducted, Murder Party, some 2000s horror, Fear.com, and then I got that new 4K big box of Tenet. So that was in my Vinegar Syndrome haul. And I did also get Paradise. I'm a huge fan of Phoebe Cates. Huge. And when I knew this was coming out in this snazzy Blu-ray, I've only got a junky, might even be a bootleg DVD for all I know. But yeah, I wanted to make sure to get this Paradise with Phoebe Cates and Willie Ames. So this is really cool. This was put out by, oh my God, who put this out? Now I'm losing my damn mind. Partner label there. Fun City put this one out. And then you've got this is the old school cover. I'm sure you guys probably remember it. So I snagged that. I'm super excited to check that out again. And then this one is one I don't own. I don't think this had a physical media edition except for like Laserdisc and Blue and VHS. So when they announced that Fun City was doing this, I was like, oh my God, I got to get this in my collection. I love this movie, and that's Heavenly Bodies. And this is just a slip that they did, but the real image that you guys remember, and it's one of my favorites, is this bad boy. Remember that image on the VHS tape? Unbelievable. So very happy to have scored the limited slip version of Heavenly Bodies, which is one that a lot of people wanted for a long time on physical. So to have it, I'm excited for that. All right, so that is my Vinegar Syndrome haul. I will say hi to some of the people who have popped in the chat. I want this to be about you guys as well, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be talking about this stuff right now. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Let me see. I think right here. Yeah, Terry Garr, man. That sucks. Terry Garr, phenomenal actress. I always talk about Firstborn. She was the mother in it, but you guys probably know her from things like Mr. Mom, Young Frankenstein. She was on Friends. I think she was Phoebe's mother. So she had a lot of great roles. She was a great actress, Pretty Woman. Not the movie, but her. But Firstborn is one that if you still haven't seen it, I think now's the time to try to find it and check out, especially, with the passing of Terry Garr. It's a really cool movie. Let's see. Yeah, so he got it. So let me ask you, Dave, did you get yours from the Synapse site? Because it seems like that's what's going on right now. That was what I heard, that they were sending them up first. Alpha, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I hope so. I mean, that's the plan. I don't want to take the foot off the gas now. There's no candle that's going to get blown out right now. I'll tell you that. I found you through just on YouTube, made those changes that affected some of your previous published videos. YouTube made those changes, and you were worried. Oh, yeah. So you probably came in around the time when I got demonetized, which was a big bump in the road, probably about year 2, I think. And I thought that was goodbye to the channel, but we worked through that. We fixed it. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support on that. Thank you, man. The Raddest channel. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you being here. The Ring. What's up? What up, Ring? Thank you, dude. Piz. What's up, man? Thank you, dude. Go check out Piz Owl over on the Tubeski. I've known this guy for a very long time. It's probably been about, who knows, maybe definitely 15 years, probably. I don't know where Mel is. Thank you so much. I feel the same way. Where's the I know I don't have one. I would say this is a costume, but this is what I wear all the time. So no costume. Thanks, man. Which one? The white T-shirt or the plaid? Oh, this. All right, bro. My son loved your gifts, dude. He loved them. He loved them. Tiana, go check out Tiana Loves Movies. What's going on, kid? Thanks for the congrats over there. Go check her out. And go check out Justin David over there, by the way. If I didn't say that earlier, I hope I did. But if not, go check him out. Your trick-or-treat shipped today. Who'd you get yours from, Matt? I got mine from Orbit. I haven't heard a damn thing yet. Thanks, man. Sub to the Rad Pack. Go to the last video we did under live. It's going to be the Paris versus Cursed, and just write subbed and then write Rad Pack rules. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to write. What up, Blu-ray Addict? You've been here since day one, man. Thank you so much. Oh, you got to, because we have Donkey Lips on it, man, with us. It's a great, great conversation. It's fun as hell. And guys, when you go to the Rad Pack channel, just be mindful that most of our videos are under the live tab. I know sometimes YouTube, it's a little bit weird when it comes to that stuff. So it's like your regular videos are in one tab, and that's the one they usually show when you go to the channel. But then you got to go to lives, and then that's a whole nother crop of videos. So most of our videos are under the live tab. Thank you so much. Damn it. Yeah, see, I guess I'm not the only one, so that kind of sucks. I won't be here probably until next week. Oh, you did? Interesting, because I got to be one of the first ones, dude. I knew as soon as I knew that Synapse site was crashed, I knew I had to go. I got wind right away to go to Orbit because nobody knew what really was going on. So as soon as I went to Orbit and snagged mine, I started telling people to go to Orbit. But I needed to make sure I got mine in quick. But now we should have just waited, because now Orbit sold out, everybody sold out, Diabolic sold out, and then Synapse website finally came back on, way later, and they still have a couple copies left. So if you guys aren't, go check out synapse.com, and you can still get Trick or Treat. There's some left. I know. Number, what is it? It's cover A and C are like almost sold out. Cover B, there's enough left for now. But yeah, if you guys go and you still want it, I would go to synapse.com, and you can get it now. The site is all ready to go. It's not going to crash on you. So yeah, definitely go get that. I don't think you guys are going to be, what's the word? Displeased. I know a lot of people are kind of worried about the money. Listen, I don't like paying big money for these things too, but when you really start to break down some of these releases, you can really decide and see, is this worth what they're asking for, or is it not? Right? Like, you got to remember, the thing with Trick or Treat is he did everything, right? It's not like he's using an old transfer. It's not like he's using old special features. There was none. So everything on this disc, all these features are brand new. So people had to be paid, right? So it's not like they're rehashing old discs and, rehashing special features, and then you got to remember the box and the posters and the cards. So, I mean, I don't think it's a bad price, to be quite honest with you, based on what we usually see now, what we usually get. I think that, in my opinion, I think it's okay. This is not one I'm going to complain about the price, because if you know, this movie has been so sought after for so long when it comes to physical media, and all we ever had was that junky disc. So I would say I would pick it up just so you don't have FOMO later. That's all I'm saying. Rob Zilla. He's been here a long time. What's up, man? Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Go check out Adam Bryant. Contracts are less excited for you. Thank you. Dynamite Tiger. Big help to the channel, Dynamite. A lot of my songs that you hear on the Rad Pack pod, on this podcast, these all come from Mr. Mike over there. You guys go back, and I did this huge subscriber birthday celebration. Dynamite Tiger sent me some crazy shiz over there. So thank you for everything, man. It's been great getting to know you. We have the same vibes, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And again, I know a lot of these people that follow me on here have reached out to me via Instagram at times to ask questions, to, send me, hey, did you see this go up, and send me a link to something to check out. Or if I mention something on a show, they'll message me about it. So it's a big help. If anybody out there, I wasn't gonna buy the 4K of Trick or Treat. I just I bought the new one, but the one with Sam, like Trick or Treat. But I really kind of want the Arrow release with the old school slipcover, like the store exclusive, and it's now sold out. So the one with the store exclusive slip is the one I want. If anybody out there has an extra one, maybe they bought two thinking they want to flip one, can you just flip it to me? I'll pay you for it. I don't want to pay eBay prices, but hit me up if anybody has an extra, or one that they don't want or whatever. But it needs to be the Arrow slipcover exclusive. Okay, that's the one I need. So thank you. If anybody out there has one, just find me on Instagram at Born2BeRad. And everybody on here, really quick, if you're not, follow me at Born2BeRad on Instagram. Follow me at Born2BeRad on Facebook. Follow me at Born2BeRad on TikTok. And obviously subscribe if you're not to Born2BeRad right now on this page, if you're watching live or if you are watching on the replay. Let me see. Perry fan says, I saw you on Flick Picks channel, but I think it was first channel when we were watching your big tour. Oh, yeah. So maybe you saw me on my room tour video. So yeah, probably my room tour. That's probably my biggest video to date, is my room tour video. I have two of them. So make sure, if you guys haven't checked out those room tour videos, there's two. There's a part 1 and 2. And they're probably my two biggest videos, I think, that I have. It is a nice set. It really is. What up, Money Mimi? What am I doing for Halloween? I'm working tomorrow, getting out a little early. Then I'm going out. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll be back here tomorrow. I have no idea. For whatever reason, Trick or Treat comes in the mail tomorrow. Maybe I'll be back here tomorrow. What up, man? Let me see. Okay. Oh, all right. I'm way behind then. I'm way behind. Last Movie Standing. Go check him out. What is up, man? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Oh, there's a part 2. So this is good to know. Thank you. Abe's Evil Highway. What's up, man? Thank you, dude. Thank you. Check out Abe over there. Evil Abe. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. People have said that to me. I don't feel it. But I guess when I look at the big grand scheme of things, I guess I'm climbing pretty quickly. Because again, I'm looking at specific channels, I think, and I'm like, well, I don't know, am I? Because this, but I guess nothing matters besides, I could have 100,000 subs, but it's who's watching, right? So the big thing is, the views per video, how many people are showing up live. That's the real win. 10,000 subs looks great on paper for some people, but if the interaction is not there, then it doesn't mean a thing, right? Like that's the real kicker. So I appreciate everybody who's watched and subbed. The real thing is, are they coming back? And are they enjoying the content further? So that's the big thing. So that's why, again, I'd like to do these to make sure we keep people engaged. And I try to be creative with the content. And when I do collaborations with Mel and Justin and Deadpit, and I was just on Piz's channel, and, who else do I have on the Christian, obviously. These are all things that I like to do to keep people intrigued and engaged. And, we bounce ideas off of each other and come out with collaboration ideas just to keep the content fresh. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to get stuck in a rut where I'm doing the same thing year in and year out. I want there to be like, hey, he does this, but he also does this. And then we'll get a cool video that nobody else is doing. So that's what I want to try to keep with this. And before we get into more stuff in here, I can kind of tell you some things that are coming up for the channel going forward. What up, Tyler Durden? Congrats on 10K subs. Thoughts on Abigail? I'm the guy who gave you the Corey Haim. Great. Oh, dude, I haven't posted those yet. I got to post those. I thought Abigail was good. I really thought Abigail's was good. I hadn't seen it until I bought it on Blu-ray, and I was like, okay, this was cool. It was a good movie. But thank you, man. Yeah, so Tyler went to go to Corey Haim's grave in Canada, and he sent me the pictures, and I was like, oh my God, dude, thank you so much for sending me these. This is amazing. And I said, I would love to post these on my socials. And he says, "Oh yeah, go ahead," or whatever. And I totally forgot, but I will because Haim's birthday is coming up in December, and I could definitely post it for that. And being a huge Corey Haim fan, with that being said, every single year around Corey Haim's birthday, um, I like to do some kind of Corey's video, right? So I think the first year we did like a retrospective on Corey Haim. The next year we did Corey Feldman, or I think last year it was me, Mel, and Justin Rhine did our ranking of Corey Haim's 80s movies. So December of this year, I want to do Corey Haim's ranking of his 90s movies. So that's a whole different Corey Haim from the 80s to 90s. So it should be an interesting talk because it's a lot of them that people don't know. So that is one thing that you can expect from the channel. And segue into that before I get into what's coming up on the channel, I can segue into Chiller Theater, which is a convention that I went to this weekend. Now, Chiller Theater is a horror pop culture convention that takes place in New Jersey, and they have it twice a year, and it's one of the staples of conventions that I go to every year. It's different than your average convention. It's still in a hotel. Guests are separated by like little rooms, so it's very different than if you were going to like a convention hall. And I kind of like it. It's got more of like a very intimate vibe, and they've still able to capture that, which I appreciate. And you do get a lot of guests that you don't normally see like at a lot of these conventions. So it's always fun to go there because I meet up with a bunch of people along the East Coast. We hang out, we party, we get dinner, it's fun. Well, I just came back from Florida. So with that being said, I was like, I can't take any more time off work. I don't know if I'm going to end up going this year, but the guest list was pretty good. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to come down. And I literally was only there about 24 hours. So it was a very short trip. Usually I go up Friday morning and I go do the Friday thing. Then we hang out and do stuff at night. Then I do all day Saturday, hang out at night. And then we drive home on Sunday. So this time I drove up Saturday morning and did the convention thing all day Saturday and then drove home Sunday. So it was a real short trip. So I really didn't get to like mingle as much as I wanted to. And I did meet some people there that watched the show. So I know Vinny's out there and B-Dub is out there. Those are a couple people that approached me and we said what's up. So thank you guys for coming by and saying hi. Talked to the dudes over at Vinegar Syndrome table, and it was cool. I met a bunch of people there as well that I know. And at night on Saturday, we just went to a concert that they had there, and then went back to the hotel. There was like 10 of us just hanging out, watching movies and stuff. So it was fun. But a couple things I got done there. Speaking of Corey Haim, was Corey Haim 90s movie that I really like. I was able to meet Cynthia Rothrock, and I got this bad boy signed. Look at how beautiful her signature is there. So this is a laser disc for Fast Getaway 2, which I talked to her about, and I was like, where is this? Like, what's the deal with Fast Getaway, the series? And she's like, oh, I think they're having trouble getting the rights because I guess the company that distributed this or whatever went out of business. So that's what she said. We talked about maybe Vinegar Syndrome trying to do it just because, they've been doing a lot of Rothrock stuff. So I was like, how cool would that be to get almost like a box set, kind of like, what's the one with Kiefer in it? Freeway or something, and do like a Fast Getaway 1 and 2. And you got Rothrock in the Hamster and an action flick. Very cool. This is honestly like one of the coolest things I have in my collection now. Again, being a huge Corey Haim guy, I always like to try to get unique stuff like that signed. So I was able to meet her, talk to her briefly about that. What else did I do? Oh, then I ended up talking and meeting Ernie Reyes, who was in Ninja Turtles, and he played Kino in Ninja Turtles 2, but it's going to be hard to show. Check this out. I have an original one sheet of Surf Ninjas, that 90s movie, but look at the autograph he put on this thing. How sick is that? Very, very cool. I can't get this in frame. But But yeah, that's the one sheet of Surf Ninjas I got signed by him. I've been wanting to meet Ernie Reyes for a long time. Same with Cynthia Rothrock. Those are two people that have been on a bucket list for me to meet. So I was super excited to meet them. And Dan, Ernie Reyes was so cool. So after I got that signed, it was all the marker was wet. So he's like, "Oh, just chill here, like leave it here, just chill at my table, whatever, and we can chat it up." So I was like, okay. So we chatted for a while. He told us some stories about like growing up in California and doing martial arts and how he was actually helping with the original Karate Kid as like a young kid. He was talking about Cynthia Rothrock actually trained with his father. So he's like, I've known Cynthia for years. And it's just so funny how a lot of these martial artists intertwined in Hollywood during the 80s and 90s. And then mentioned that he just did interviews this weekend at Chiller in a hotel room for the 4K of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I think next year is what would it be? Next year is an anniversary. He said it. So 90. So it would be 35 years. Am I right? 90. Yeah. It's got to be 35 years. 35 years for Turtles. And I don't know if they're doing a box set. I don't know if it's just the first movie. I don't know. But he did say that they filmed new interviews for the new edition coming out. So that's cool. So that's kind of an exclusive. And we chatted for a bit, and I mentioned the YouTube show, and he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "That's awesome." He's like, "DM me on Instagram, and maybe we can work out something where I come on the show and chat and tell these stories about growing up, in California as a martial artist and getting into these movies and doing stunt work and then becoming an actor." And I was like, "Oh my god, that would be killer." So I haven't reached out to him yet, but that's another thing that I'm going to work on with my channel is, asking you guys if you would want more things like that with people coming on and doing interviews. I don't like the interview thing. I like more just like bullshitting, storytelling. So again, that's something I'm considering more for the new year. And with, if this is coming out next year, to get him on to talk about this stuff, it would be really, really cool. So let me know if there's something that you guys be interested in, because I do, have no problem reaching out to people, but I'm just very much like, I want you specific people. It might not be people that everybody likes, but it's people that I would really like to talk to. But yeah, so if that's something that you guys are interested in the channel, let me know. I know sometimes people don't care for interviews that much, and that's why, I don't really do them. I do them on the Radpack podcast. We've done some interviews over there. So we have a couple lined up that we're going to probably get in this month. So if you guys like talking to directors and actors about specific films and their careers, head over to the Radpack podcast, like I talked about earlier, because we do have a couple lined up this month that we're trying to figure out dates on. So yeah. And the last thing I did at Chiller Con was I met the Feld Dog once again. But this time, it was a special Frog Brothers photo op. And I don't always do photo ops, but if it's something unique like this, I'm going to jump on it. And it's a really cool picture. I don't know if you guys saw this post on Instagram or Facebook. I posted it, but that's me with the bros right there. Corey and Alan and Eddie, Jameson and Corey. And they've got their Frog Brothers gear on. And I'm going to scroll through the chat because I'm sure people are going to ask me about Corey Feldman, because Corey Feldman is Corey Feldman and he is news, right? So I am going to slide down and I'll try to come back up, but I just want to see if anybody mentioned Feld Dog. Oh my God, I am so behind on the chat, guys. Oh my God. I knew he would be cool with that. He would be cool with that. Now, again, he said, I would love to hit me up on Instagram on a DM. He could have been just being nice to my face, right? I may hit him up and never hear a word. So I'm just telling you right now. I haven't reached out to him yet, but we will see. Oh, good. Then that's what I wanted. If I can be the lost Haim, then I'm good to roll. Thank you so much, Karen. Congrats to 10K. Hey, I thank you so much for still watching. I know you were kind of in and out of the tube game. You can go check her out at Spirits and Screams. So thank you so much for still watching. I appreciate that so much, Karen. And I'm so far behind in the chat. I will tell you a little about Feldman and then we'll move on. So again, no matter where, I swear, everywhere Corey Feldman goes, there's an issue. And I'm not even saying that this is Corey Feldman's issue. I just kind of like feel for the guy a little bit because I'm like, literally, there's always an issue. Always. So let me tell you what I know about Feldman and Chiller. Now, so Scotty Schwartz from Christmas Story, him and Feldman were close at one point. They had a falling out. Okay. Corey Feldman was a guest at this show. Scotty Schwartz was not. But Scotty comes to Chiller because he lives close. So he's always walking around Chiller. He sometimes is a guest, he's sometimes not a guest. But he was there walking around, I guess, on Friday. And I guess Corey Feldman was not happy that he was there. I guess he went into the Corey Feldman. Like, Corey Feldman was in a specific room. It was like him and a couple other people in like their own room. Because that's the way they do it at Chill. They spread people out in rooms. And I guess he went into the room and Corey didn't want him in there. So there was a little bit of back and forth, I guess, between those two. So that's how it started. There was like a little beef at the beginning that kind of started it. And then Schwartz went on Facebook and like complained about Feldman. So it already started in a fun spot. I wasn't there on Friday, but this is just what I heard when that was going on the internet. Is there's already like a little bit of trouble brewing there. So I get there on Friday. Now I'm going to tell you this. Corey Feldman, love him or hate him, he had the biggest line at Chiller. Biggest line. And it's wild to me because he's more, in wrestling terms, over, right? Or more popular, I guess, than ever. And he's become a meme and all this stuff. But I mean, the guy is making more money now than I think he's made in a real long time between his music. He went on tour with Limp Bizkit. He's out there on social media, like good or bad, but then he goes to these conventions and his line is out the door. He's charging quite a bit for his autograph. He's got specific rules on his autographs, which again, people can shit on that all they want, but a lot of these celebrities have weird rules. It's not just him. I've witnessed it firsthand. Luckily for me, I've met Corey Feldman about 5 times already. So I don't need any more Corey Feldman autographs. So to me, it doesn't matter because I've already got that. So I wasn't going there for an autograph or whatever. Now, I will say this. So Saturday, of course, Corey Feldman's room that he was in, the AC broke. So it was hot as balls in there. So you can imagine Corey Feldman in there, sitting there all day in a leather jacket, signing autographs in the heat. And there's people there trying to fix the AC. Everywhere else in the hotel, the AC works. Not there though. And I'm like, oh, this is already a recipe for disaster. This guy, again, like I said, his fault or not, it's always something, right? He's sitting there all day signing autographs, longest line at the convention, and the AC unit's broken. So they bring in fans, they're putting fans on him. I mean, I'm sure he was probably not happy. But you know, he muscled through. He did the signing. Now, here's another thing that people don't realize. Like, Corey can be Corey, and you don't know how to take him. I don't know how to take him. Is it an act? Is it not an act? Is he a jerk? Is he not a jerk? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know his life. But you got to look at someone like him. He's a freaking hard worker, that guy. He's everywhere. He just got off tour. He was in like London like last week doing something, promoting the birthday or something. Then he's in Jersey this weekend, signing all day. Then at night, they do these photo ops. And he did something that nobody did there. And I got to give him a little bit of credit for it. So he did his own photo ops. There's a bunch of people coming in. He's got his regular clothes on. And yes, he cut his hair. It's like Billy Idol, it looks like now. And that's what I was a little bit nervous about. I'm like, oh man, is he going to be dressed as a frog brother, but with like blonde spiky hair? That's kind of weird. So he did all of his pictures. Then he bounces out. He leaves. Comes back in 15 minutes later dressed as a Ninja Turtle. Okay, literally, he had the Donatello things on, a Ninja Turtle costume, not a legit one. It was one that looks like you bought at Spirit Halloween. But they were doing Ninja Turtles photo ops with all the cast. So he's in there doing the Ninja Turtles reunion, dressed as Donatello. But you could tell it's him, so it's not like he's covering his face. but he was in costume. Nobody else was really in costume. There could have been a couple people maybe, but like he went all out. People might say that's stupid and silly. Why is he dressed like that? I don't know, but he was. That ends. So then people did all the photo ops. That ends. Now this is like getting later in this is like 6:30 p.m. now. He leaves. 15 minutes later, he comes back in his regular clothes. Him and Jameson Newlander do photo ops together, just as themselves. Then he leaves. He comes back 15 minutes later. He's in this outfit. Now, this hair, I was shocked when he walked in with this hair. I don't know what this is, but it looked fantastic. It looked like it's a wig, but it's one of the coolest and best looking wigs I've ever seen. That thing looked like legit. This guy just grew his hair out and highlighted it blonde. Like, I was shocked when he walked in with that on. I was like, what the hell? He had short blonde hair like 2 seconds ago. But what I'm trying to say is he's a worker, man. Like, think about that. He just spent 2 hours going back and forth, maybe even longer than that, changing outfits to do these photo ops. If he, I don't know. I just feel like I got to give him some kind of props when it comes to stuff. Sure, he's making big money to do it. I'm sure he made a ton of money that night doing that. But I'm surprised he wasn't a little bit more diva-ish about going back and forth and changing his clothes 4 times into different outfits. Nobody else did that. So that was just a little bit of a Feldman thing. I know people always think I'm always defending him, but I just wanted to try to let people see it from a different lens. He could be a dick. He has plenty of things that people could say that about in his life, but at the same time, I have to give him credit where credit is due. You know, sitting there all weekend with no AC. I think they did fix it by Sunday, but you know, I'm surprised, being the Corey that he is, he didn't get up and just walk out, right? But I mean, I'm sure that was leaving a lot of money on the table. Anywho, that's Chiller. So we're done talking Chiller. I'm going to go back to the chat, answer some questions, and then we'll get into the next giveaway. All right. Let's see. Where am I now in the chat? Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find... Yeah, I know it's Dan Haggerty. I understand that. Come on. My man, Ela. What's up, dude? Oh, we're already back here. Okay. Sorry, I'm way behind. Let me skim through here. I'll just try to pull up anybody new that I see that popped in. Oh, you didn't get the slips, man? I thought you jumped on those. Yeah, Phoebe Cates. Oh yeah. Oh, so the slips were like a early thing. Dude, I agree, man. It's hard. It really is. I'm the same way. And I don't have a type of job where I'm at a desk, right? Like, I literally have to like set my phone, try to do it as fast as I can. It's tough. Oh, okay. So you got from Synapse and you're only an hour. Oh, Mayan, a little super chat. Congrats again. Thank you for being positive inspiration. A lot of us. Yeah, kiddo. Thank you so much. I'm going to go out right now and I'm going to throw it out there. 2025, by the end of 2025, the goal is 20,000. 20,000. Okay, you get the ship notification. My email's been a little wonky, so maybe I didn't see it. What up, Nick? Thanks for being here, man. Ooh, in San Fran, huh? Oh, I see. I have some TerraVision stuff too that I haven't got any shipping notification for. Antonis, what's up? Been here since day one. What's up, man? Thank you. I'm gonna get a little super chat going for Mayan over there. So let's do this. Let's party it. Thank you, kiddo. Thank you. Oh, Another super chat, dude. Come on, you don't have to give me anything, dude. $1. Okay. Okay. 2025 is the Raditude era. You are right. I said when I hit 10K, it's the Raditude era where we're just gonna put pedal to the metal. If you want to be part of the Raditude era, just keep showing up to these streams, keep watching the videos. There's a t-shirt out right now at shop.born2BeRad.com. And it is out now, and it says the Raditude on it. And that's what we got here. We got, if you're part of this channel, you have the Raditude. You're part of the Raditude era. So go check out all the new shirts over at shop.born2BeRad.com. We got new Rad Dude shirts. We got a lot of Halloween inspired shirts. We've got some Rad Pack shirts. Go check those out. Cody, thank you so much for that. Let's give you this one.
Holy shit.
Little savage. Savage. He was savage. Blue Addict says, I'm going to release a standard slip. It's a fun movie. Again, I don't know your taste, so it's hard for me to say you're going to love it. I don't know people's tastes. Oh, at Orbit. Okay. Okay. Movie Misfits. Go check out Chris over at Movie Misfits video. Thank you, man, so much. Cody says, and I haven't said this yet, don't forget the Roundhouse Kid like button. Thank you, Cody. Make sure if we're here right now, hit that like button. Again, like I said, there's other people that are live right now. So the fact that we have 80 people in here right now, I means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. So hit that like button. The more likes we hit on that definitely helps the show out. Appreciate that. Let me see. Sorry, I'm scrolling. I just want to see if there's anybody new in here so I can say hi to everyone. Yeah, I know it's going to be nice. I just know it should. So Synapse does ship well. Somebody asked me that, and I really didn't know the answer to that. So good to know. Good to know. Dude, I agree. I said that the other day. Like Halloween snuck up on, I think, all of us. Especially for me because I was away for a week in Florida. Then I came back and I like went to Jersey, and all of a sudden I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, it's like the month is over. Like what happened? I'm not prepped at all. I barely watch stuff. Haven't set up like many decorations at all. I'm just not, it doesn't feel like Halloween to me. Tomorrow's going to be like 85 here. So it's wild. I mean, take it up with Synapse and Slippy if that's the case. So I guess it really should have been $6.66, I guess. Oh man, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love that Bride of Chucky doll. That thing is so sick. So sick. I get the Alex Sutra tree. It's nice, hard to find now for sure. I know I slacked on it because I was like, I'm good with my Scream one. But then when I saw that slip again, when people posted it when they got it, I was like, ooh, I really like the way that looks. No Ghostbuster donuts? I didn't see any either. I don't have Krispy Kreme around here, so that's why I didn't see them. Wow, everybody's pissed about that. Dino, what's up, man? Thank you. I hope so. That's the plan. That's the plan, man. Hell yeah, it's a great soundtrack. Really, really cool. And that's the thing. I mean, that's what I tried to tell. Hopefully that's where that's what you're talking about when I said that. It really does. That is the big thing, right? It really is. Really, really is. Like, what good would this be if I had 60,000 subs and I went live and like 3 people showed up or 10 people? Like, what? There's no. That's like with any business, right? You have to have relationships with people to feel involved, that they want to come back. If they don't feel involved, sometimes they don't want to come back. So I get it. It's hard a lot of the times. But you got to have something that people connect with, and it's either a personality or the interaction or whatever it may be, but it's important. So that's why the engagement for anybody's channel is important, because it does make a big difference with the channel. The more people like it, the more people throw a comment in, the more that video gets put out into the YouTube world as, hey, if you like this video, check this one out because this one is getting a lot of, engagement, right? So the cheapest way to help out any channel that you really like is to obviously share it and to like it and throw a comment. That's like the three best things you can do for a channel that you want to see succeed, because that gets more people's eyes on the product because it sees that people are interested in it. So just throwing that out there. If there's channels they like, it could be mine, it could be other people's. The best thing you could do is just, you know, give a thumbs up. And if you leave a comment of just a thumbs up, just to say you do your part, like that's really what helps these channels grow, is the engagement. And again, sometimes you might have a video that just goes viral and you get all these subscribers, which again looks good on paper, but you've got to make sure you get those new subscribers and get them to stick around. And that's the hardest part, is to winning people's trust, winning people's, interest, because there's so much stuff to watch, not only on YouTube, but on TV. There's so many content creators out there that are doing a hell of a job. What am I going to do to get you to stay here? And that's the magic that I think everybody's looking for. But thank you so much, Chris. And that's the thing too. I have to really say, and watch, I'm going to bring them all out now. For 10,000 subs and the amount of traction that I get on the stuff, there's not a lot of trolls. There's probably there's usually, I don't know, there could be like 3 of the same people maybe, but that's it. Out of all the people that watch it. So again, I thank all of you guys. Everybody in here is got the ratitude. If we're staying positive around here, maybe it's me, maybe it's because I'm more positive that it brings in positive people. I'm not complaining all the time. But yeah, thank you. I totally agree. I've actually been really lucky that there hasn't been so much, because there's a lot of channels out there that get slammed. 10 best Halloween TV movies video is second most popular, and it's only 2-3 weeks old. Yeah, that's doing good, guys. That's doing good. If you guys want to check that out, I've been doing, and this is going back to what's coming for the channel. I've been doing a lot more lists lately, talking about just different things. Like, I just did for Halloween, I did made for TV horror movies, 70s and 80s Halloween specials for kids. Like, I did a Stephen King ranking. I did a list of underrated clown movies because Terrifier came out. So those seem to be really popular for me right now. So I want to continue those, but obviously I don't want to become stale, and I don't want to run out of ideas. So I've really got to try to figure that out and how I'm going to make that work. So I do have a couple that I'm working on now. I have one about top 10 favorite werewolf movies. And then I have another one of, other heavy metal horror movies that you can watch if you like Trick or Treat. So that's another one that I've got working on right now. So again, you'll probably see more of those as we go. I'm going to be doing a video on the best made for TV horror movie of all time. And is it Kolchak the Night Stalker? And if that's something that you're interested in, or maybe you've never heard of it before, but you want to check that out, that's a little more deep dive in that whole world of Kolchak and how important that was for horror TV and whatnot. But very, very cool. And I'm going to do that as well. So keep your eye on that. Other things I really want to try to do is maybe a little bit more of obviously the physical media stuff. You guys like when I talk about retro DVDs. I'm going to continue that going as well. Anchor Bay stuff. I've got so much cool stuff to talk about over here that I haven't talked about yet. Bringing it back into the old school days of physical media collecting, and stories that I have about that, and specific editions that people were going crazy for, the same way they're going crazy for Trick or Treat right now. So there's a lot of those stories where either you lived it and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, or you didn't and you said, oh my God, that's so crazy that's what was going on, and what a cool edition that is. And I understand why people are excited for it. So those will always be here. And I like to bring people on to kind of collab with me on a lot of those things. There's another series I been toying with, but I'm just trying to find a cool slogan, like rad or bad, and just taking a movie and talking about if I like it or I don't like it, or instead of, we were doing this in the Radpack and talking about doing some stuff over there, talking about kind of taking 2 kind of bad movies. It's so bad it's rad, or something like that. those are some ideas that I'm floating around so I can kind of really talk about maybe 2 movies at once. Rad recommendations, Rad Company. I still have to finish this season. I have like 3 guests that are still waiting. And thank you guys all for that because I've been slacking on the Rad Company stuff. Christmas time is going to be huge. We've got the Haim show. We've got the Radpack Christmas special. We get the Rad Dudes Christmas special, which the Rad Dudes Christmas special was very popular last year. So we've got to try to figure out how we're going to top it this year with me and Cody. And we just did our Halloween special last week, and it seems like a lot of people like that one. So if you want to bring things back in time and really live out your childhood, go check out the Rad Dudes Halloween special from last week. And I'm going to throw this out there too, and I'll get to the chat, and you guys can tell me what you think. I'm looking at my list right here of other things that we have in play. This Sunday is going to be the last episode for the Bravo Scariest Movie Moment. So me and Uncle Bill have been doing this for like 6 weeks. This is the last episode on Sunday, so join us there. We are going to do, me and the Dead Pit guys are working on like a huge retrospective on Blair Witch, dating all the way back to 99 and going through everything. And we've got a lot of footage and stuff to showcase. So that's going to be a cool one. That's going to be a big one. It's not going to be live. It's going to be one that we're going to drop. And another one I want to talk about is I was thinking about changing it up for November a little bit and trying to do something once a week called NECA November, where I take a lot of these. I have so many horror figures, NECA figures, and maybe doing like rankings of specific ones or my top 10 favorite in my collection or, the rarest NECA figures or whatever. It's kind of a ballsy move because a lot of people might not be interested in figures. So it may not do well at all, or it may bring different people to the channel that might not know I exist. And the horror toy stuff brings them in and they realize that I have a lot of other content about horror and they stick around. So let me know down below if you guys think that the NECA November would be something you'd be interested in, talking about horror figures. Maybe do 1 show a week for 4 weeks, or if that's something that you're not. But it is something I am working on right now. But yeah, so that's some stuff you can expect from the channel. Like I said, I'm going to really take this Raditude era thing. I'm going to run with that. Next month, I'm going to do a big super show talking gateway horror. So it's going to be a big super show with guests. It's going to be a big panel of guests. So that's going to be a fun one. And yeah, so those are the big things coming up for the channel. Now, before I get back to the chat, let's do one more thing. We have 82 people in here right now. So thank you guys. Hit that like button. Now, I have, and again, it goes back to, I wasn't expecting this. So MVD MVD saw that I was getting close to 10,000. I have a good relationship with the guys over there. And they said, hey, can we send you some stuff to do as giveaways for 10,000 subs? I said, sure. I got one here. There's another one coming that I think people are going to really love. So I'll probably do that on either another show or follow me on Instagram and I'll probably do the giveaway there. But this is for a movie that I've never seen before. This is not even out yet. It's in 4K. And it's for a movie called, I don't even know how to say this, ZYZZX Road. It's got Katherine Heigl in it, Tim Sizemore. I don't know anything about this movie, but they sent this over for me to give away on a show for you guys. It's coming out soon. It's not even hit the store shelves yet. So it's a 4K slip cover. And this will be somebody's 4K. Now, all you got to do is you got to make sure, and this is for the live people right now. So this is only you guys right now. This is it. So fingers on the pulse here. You got to do a couple things. Make sure you're subbed to this channel. Make sure you're subbed to me on Instagram. Make sure you're subbed to me on Facebook. If you don't have any of that stuff, fine, whatever. But wherever you are, make sure you're following me, okay? First person who tells me my first video on this channel, what was it? Go to the comments right now. First video on my channel. If you want to follow me, I've already said it 1,000 times in the past. Obviously, you can go back and look, but by the time you do that, someone's already answered the question. But yeah, first video that I ever did on the Born2BeRad channel is, and I will go down in a minute. Okay, so let's check out other people who are in here. Have fun down there in the comments. Tom, thanks, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You've been a supporter for a long time. I appreciate that. Lost Boy Rob, you too. Another long lost subscriber. No, you've been here for a long time. What's up, man? My fellow lost boy. Ready or Not Blu-ray is out of print? That probably means it's coming out in 4K soon. Dude, Prayer of the Roller Boys is so underrated. So underrated. I'm way behind, guys. Hold on. I hope so too. I hope they do Prayer of the Roller Boys for sure. Yeah, Cynthia Rothrock was there. I chatted with her for a bit. Yeah, she's so cool. She was so nice. Heck yeah. Wow, I'm way behind. No way. That's sick, dude. Yeah, that's what he mentioned. Yeah. Yep. Big Money Mark. Yeah, man. Yes. I hope so. I'm gonna keep going. As long as you guys watch, as long as you guys hang with me, we're golden. Interviews are amazing. Yeah. Again, it's just a whole different animal, right? Some people like that, some people don't. I haven't dabbled too much with it. Like I said, most of the interviews I do will probably be on the Radpack channel. But if there's specific people that I know I want to talk to that maybe Mel and Justin could give two shits about, and the specific things I want to talk to them about, I'll probably bring them over, or at least try to. But Kino would be one, or Kino. Ernie Reyes would be one I would love to chat about his career. People say yes. Fauci's here? I didn't see him. Oh, what up, Foch? Go check out Fauci's Cinema. Sorry, man. If I missed your what's up, I apologize. I must have scrolled by it. I'm way behind on this chat. Oh god, I'm way behind. Let me see. I didn't tell him that. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. I don't think I'd probably do lives with the interviews just because there's so much. I don't want you guys to feel like you're being ignored, but it's hard to try to manage everything. He's got blonde hair. He's got a bleached hair now. That was a wig, though, for sure. Tina, you changed your profile picture. I just noticed that. There was no angels with him. There was a girl with him, though. There was a female with him and his bodyguard. It's pretty true. Haim was my core for sure though. Thanks, Dave. What's up? Hey, appreciate that. Where you popping from? Lunch break. Where you coming from? What up, Ryan? Thank you, Frank. Go check out Frank's median reviews. What? Oh, you just reminded me. Thank you for being here, kid. So Caprice, thank you for being here. All right, I do have some more things to showcase. Then check this out. So Caprice over at Draculina Horror over there sent me something. I'm in a box right now. Let's see. Now, I don't have these near me, so that's why she was cool enough to pick it up for me. And that is, I'm going to open them. Where is it? The Good Guy doll popcorn head. What was it from? What company did this? Cinemark? We don't have those here. So very, very cool. Mel actually picked me up that Pennywise one, and look at this. This actually looks really good. That looks really good. And on the back it says, "Hi Chuck, you want to play?" And then you open up his head. So again, very cool to have a Good Guy head. I'm a big Chucky fan. So this is pretty cool. This is weird. This is actually really, really detailed, all things considered. So thank you so much for that. And then I just got this from Mel, sent me this. So thank you, Mel, if you're watching. This new Fangoria with Art the Clown on it. Let's see. So yeah, thank you for that. So 70 left on cover C at Trick or Treat Synapse site. Okay, so they're moving. They're moving. Wow, Frank, already? This guy's moving faster than I did. He's 50 away from 2K. Go check him out. Damn. He just started like this year, I think. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's get a little, and thank you for this, Head. What can I do? What do you want?
For
This?
that often. Bam! That just kicks it up a little bit.
Oh boy. Let me see. Let me see. Lost Boy's at almost 32. Go help him out over there. Lost Boy Rob. Go check him out. OG. Go check out Wet Movie 1. This guy's an OG. He's been on the channel before. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Again, people like you, Piz, Dead Pit, they're all the reasons I'm here. I've been watching Wet Movie do his thing forever and thought to myself, I would love to do something like that. Fun City Editions are pretty cool. I'll be definitely checking those out. They just announced a couple new ones. What up, Joey D? How are you, man? Great picture over there. Thank you so much. You guys are killing. I love that picture right there. Yeah. Look at this, guys. Come on. This is what it's all about. You always bring a smile to my face, even on bad times, like now with my wife having to fall the back. What the heck? Dude, I am sorry to hear that. I'm glad if I'm putting a smile on your face right now, I'm doing it right because that's tough. So thank you for that, Brendan. Look at this guy. Look at that. All the way from across the US. I was just living at my parents' house, watching him go, hoard up, and now he's saying I love you to me. Wow. Thank you, my man. Again, go check out What Movie 1. OG in the movie YouTube space right there. Speaking of OG, we got OGP in the house, another OG in the space. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Is he part of the What Movie crew still? Oh, look at, now they're doing this thing. Okay, now this is what's happening. All right, they're bouncing. They're gonna go talk to each other. I did see 4K box from Seinfeld. Seinfeld's my all-time favorite show. Am I gonna get the box set? I don't know. It all depends on the price. I've got all the DVD sets right here. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. What up, Doug? I'm considering it. I haven't looked too deep in it. I would love to, but once you start getting hooked into all these labs and all this stuff, there's so much money going out all the time. Like, dude, I did the HasLab Ghostbusters Proton Pack, right? It's been sitting in the same spot on my floor for 2 years in the box because I thought when I got it, I'm like, I'm going to do a really cool unboxing with this. Didn't happen. Maybe I will. Now that I have this setup where I have a huge table, maybe I can figure something out where I can do it. But it literally is still sitting in a box on my floor for 2 years. And I haven't even opened it yet. So I don't know. Because I love Michael Fettel's work with Romero, I wanted to get Trick or Treat set, but I can't spend time to. Is that what it cost? It wasn't that much for me. Might have been 72. But again, I get it. $77 is not chump change. I get it. For one movie, that's hard. I think what it was is just for that edition, I can pay $77. But there's a lot of things that I don't spend money on that other people do. Like I wouldn't buy that Caligula set that people are buying. There's no way. I have a nice huge edition on DVD. Watched it once, and I said to myself, I'll probably never watch this again. So to me, I would never spend the money on something like that. But everybody's tastes are very different. To me, Trick or Treat is a better movie than Caligula. But it's just not my jam. So it really just depends for a lot of people. And I agree. I'm very sorry to Wet Movie. I hope she does recover. What up, man? Go check out Zombie Extreme. What's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, dude. This guy found me over at Silver Scream. So see, I mean, if you don't like it, don't worry about it. But I will say this. I think people that didn't care for it that much watching it on that old shit DVD are going to really find a new appreciation for it now once it's actually like really cleaned up, because that DVD was very bad. Um I'm sure I would get a lot of views. I almost positive I would. 100%, man. And I'm sure they'll be coming soon. I've made it pretty clean so far, clean and clear. Yeah, I think you can still the regular edition is gonna be, you're gonna get it. It's gonna be fine. If you really want it, don't have it. That one will get back in stock. The Arrow exclusive will not. What up, Jack? Hell yeah, I've enjoyed your channel. I remember finding it from mid-level media posting it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you found me around the time that I was got demonetized. But yeah, Ken at mid-level media, love that dude as well. Good guy. So thank you for popping over here, and I'm glad you stuck around. So thank you guys so much. That's true. If 90,000, 60,000 people showed up and be listen, that's true. That's true. I try to find time. I'll try to make sure of it. Nice Talk is amazing. Amazing movie. Yeah, you know what? That's funny because I don't think enough people have watched that video. I did a collaboration video with Chris McGibbon on the future of Fright Night 2. No, he knows a lot because he's in the mix. So he's working on stuff. He works with some labels and whatnot. So he knows a lot. I would say if you guys haven't checked out my Fright Night 2 retrospective video and what's the future on physical media, I think that was one of my favorite videos I've done in a long time, because I haven't done a video with Chris before, and he's got a great mindset and he's kind of in the mix, so he knows what's going on and the ins and outs. And trust me, there was a lot of stuff I had to delete out of that video because he was giving too much information away that I don't think he was supposed to talk about. So I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. So if that doesn't tell you that there's things out there that is positive, then I don't know what to say. But yeah, I would definitely go watch that video for sure. I want my uncle as a guest too. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. Am I supposed to know that person? Scratch. What's up, man? Thank you so much for being super supportive. You've been around the channel for a long time, so I appreciate all your support. Heart Clicked 87, thank you so much, man. Same to you. You've been supportive for so long. Whew. It's a rad world, man. It's a rad world. What's up, Dead Pit Radio? Go check out Dead Pit, the boys over at Dead Pit Radio, my partners in crime. And we got a lot of collabs coming in 2025. And happy Halloween. Figures are huge right now. Yeet. Thanks, Noise. You've been here a long time, too. Thank you for the support, man. I didn't get the David Lost Boys. I want it, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it. I don't think I'll do it. I want it, but I don't even know what I'd do with it. I don't have anywhere to store it. NECA November. I gotta be. It's gotta be. The branding is so important, and I knew when I was coming into this that I had to do the branding because it wasn't something everybody was doing. And being a lifelong wrestling fan and being a independent pro wrestler for a while, I knew that I had to bring elements into this that people weren't bringing in. So I have to. But thank you for noticing. Let me see. What up, Tape Rot? I don't know what you say. Zizik? Is that what you're saying to me? Thank you, man. I don't know what rad artwork. I don't even know what I'm showing, guys. I'm so far behind now. Sorry, guys. I'm very behind. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about tonight. Oh, I still got to get to. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Hold on. I know what I'm supposed to look for. The answer to the question. All right, hold on. I just saw it. All right. Antonis is correct. It's the Friday the 13th unboxing. Now, I'm going to go through this chat to make sure that nobody said this before this, but this is the first one that I see. But because I don't know the timestamp, it's hard for me to see. But as of right now, Antonis is the winner. Oh, the freaking Zizik. That's what you guys are. That's what you guys are talking about. This. Zizik Road. Yes. Zizix. Antonis, I think this is coming to you, pal. So hopefully you're on Instagram. If you are, can you please message me your address? If you're not, you guys can find me at born2berad@gmail.com, but it's BRN to BERAD. So there's no R in the born. Born2berad@gmail.com. If you do not have Instagram, if you have Instagram, just hit me up and I will send this off to you. So thank you guys. Yep, Perry fan was right. Right 13 unboxing. Yeah. Let me see. Somebody 4K, how give me that hit? The Lost Boys Rivers. I heard about this. Mr. Goodbar is coming to 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. It is a Chucky bucket. What up, Beyond the Grave? Thanks for being here. What's my favorite Chucky film? It's got to be the first one. Huck! What up, man? Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. What is going on, dude? Thank you. Go check out Huck, man, over there. Thank you. No brains in Chucky. Chucky's got no brains in that thing. Oh, what a guy. Thanks you. Look at that. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Cinemark. I'm way behind now. Now, what else did I promise tonight? I forget now. Giveaways, Hangout, unboxings. We talked about Chiller. We did the unboxings. Thank you, Retro. Appreciate you being here. Wow. That's tough, man. That's tough. I think there was a rights issue with the overseas stuff. That's why they couldn't do it. That sucks. Let me see. What up, Killa Pizza? Thank you, man, so much. Go check out Killa Pizza over there. What up, dude? Thank you so much, man. I think you're newer to the channel, so thank you very much for being. Happy Halloween to you, Brian Trash. What's up, man? Thank you. You don't have Instagram? Okay, so BRN, the number 2, BERAD @gmail.com. I don't have Patreon. I don't have it. I only have channel memberships, which, again, channel memberships are on. I will be doing a giveaway in the channel membership stuff as well. I will be doing a giveaway specifically for the members, so just they can keep their eyes for that. So if you're a member, I'll be doing a giveaway for you guys on there. It's a badass movie indeed, for sure. 100%. But guys, I think I covered everything here. I think I covered everything. Keep your eyes on the channel. We're just beginning over here. And this isn't the super show. This was a pre-super show. We're going to get a super show going. There's a lot coming up on the channel. So like I said, the best way you can support the channel is to share it, tell your friends, like the videos, leave comments. And like I said, Monday, I will go back and I will check out the Radpack channel. So make sure you go sub over there and see who has left any comments under the last video we did live that says subbed Radpack rules. And I will send you a message to me, email me, and I will send you the shirt. Let me see. Sweet, man. Thank you so much. My go-to Halloween movie, out of all of them, I mean, Salem's Lot was mine for a long time. I know it doesn't take place on Halloween, but there was something about the movie that it just really gives me a good vibe. I do like Halloween 2 a lot. It was one as a kid that I really watched a lot. Thank you, Lost Boy Rob. But yeah, guys, everybody, thank you. It's been like a whole bunch of people. You guys have been on fire in the chat. Definitely leave me in the comments, like I said, of this video. I'll do this. I'll do a comments one. Okay. How about this? Here we go. If you're still hanging around, you're going to know about this giveaway, and I'm going to take this and I will message somebody on Monday about this as well. All right. Even though you're watching live, when this video is done, go to the comments section. Okay. And say, what can you say? Oh, okay. You're going to go in the comment section of this video after it's over, and you're going to write Raditude Era. And on Monday, everybody who said Raditude Era is going to get put in a hat. I'm going to pick a winner, and you are going to get the DVD of Bad Ronald, one of the best made-for-TV movies of all time. Bad Ronald. This was a very, very hard movie to come by for a long period of time. If you want to know more about it, go check out my top 10 best made-for-TV horror movies of all time, and this is in there, and I talk a little bit more about it. Bad Ronald is one that you guys definitely want to check out. So if you don't own this, if you've never seen this, after this video is over, I want you to go into the comment section of the video. That's where it's going to take place. You have to write Raditude Era, and then I will message you on Monday with the winner. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. And Ben Moore, I see you popping in. Thank you again so much for checking this out. This has been awesome. Come back. I will definitely be on again on Sunday, and maybe I'll try to get on here before then to hang out with you guys. This is Garrett at Born2BeRad, and like always, stay